a nice top 16 to a major, or DM looking for a nice breakout. It's going to be Pyra Mythra.
Okay, I do agree with this because Mythra eats Snake alive when you're in.
You think Mythra eats Snake alive?
And when she's in it, or when she has Snake in disadvantage.
Because I was actually going to say I feel like Pyra eats Snake alive. Actually.
That too. That too. Yeah. So both of them kind of do pretty well in this situation, but they have to get that hit first. Once you're off stage, you should be dead, and Apollokage trying to force that issue a little bit too quick, because as soon as Apollokage was off stage, we saw DM switch over to Pyra, and we all know what that down air do. That's probably why we end up on Kalos, actually. Very smart pick.
That's actually what I was gonna. I was like, wait, why did we start here? Let me see.
All right, gets that footstool. Not able to set up for anything else, though, and Apollokage ends up with a little bit of return to sender and great tech on that one, be able to make it back. And down air into, good DI away. Apollokage not giving DM anything else on the table there.
It's actually, I didn't realize, I have it written in my notes, but I didn't pay enough attention. Nice up B out of shield, it's going to do it. That Kalos League is a starter stage.
Yep.
Kind of bizarre to see in this world, but there it is. Now that we have Hollow Bastion, I guess we've decided to upgrade this to starter stage. That was cute. Wait a minute. Oh, we got. Ooh, that's not a bad game plan. I like it.
Yeah.
You can keep up being that Cypher a long time and just rack up the damage. It's not a bad strategy.
Yeah, just rinse and repeat. All right, but now dead even between the two. Let's see how Apollokage manages to hold on stage control, because again, like you said, or both of us said, Pyra and Mythra in advantage is so hard for Snake to get through. Gets a down throw into the grenade, almost sets up for that up smash, but or up air.
Raw?
But, yeah, raw sushi, man. Okay, just reversing those grenades to get back to safety on that platform. I like how DM gets the real estate on the.
Again.
We just do it, huh?
Yeah. What is this, Cosmos?
Yeah, exactly. But Apollokage finds that up smash. And, what do we got here?
Down air is way
patience.
trickier to hit than it looks.
For Snake?
On Snake, Pyra's down air, way trickier to hit than it looks. Because Snake can almost always air dodge that Cypher in a position that Pyra considers safe. So you have to do it way off stage.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to force them super, super far away so that there's no other options, just like how DM is doing right there. But thing is, when a Snake is aware of that's what's trying to happen, you can just recover high and float back down, hedge your bets by just be reversing grenades and praying. And we are all the way out of there. Interesting. Oh, but you get hit by the double grenade. That sucks, because now it's pretty much even, honestly. And DM opting to keep the Pyra out. The horsepower on this character is absolutely unreal when it comes to getting kills.
The horsepower is there, but 71% is probably enough, but where is it going to be? And you can see that DM has kind of stuck to the Pyra here. In the Mythra, maybe on the startup percents, but it has pretty much been Pyra all the way through, and I do like, okay, so that's what he's been going for. I had a suspicion on the last one that that's what it was. Okay.
Bruh.
All right, that one was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to extend the box on the grenade.
Yeah. I mean, it was working before, but like that time, Apollokage was like, what if I just walk at you? Sometimes when you get so used to an opponent like having a certain condition, like you kind of forget how to play around them once they stop doing that. Like when you get used to Cloud having limit, when you get used to Snake having a grenade, it's just like, oh, what if they don't? Everything's just a little bit different, and that's enough for Apollokage to just walk up, hold shield, keep it simple, and take that stock away and take that game away from DM.
The old the KISS strategy.
Yep,
keep it simple, stupid.
Yep. I make things harder on you than you need to.
Stop. Turn your tilt stick off instead of smash stick. That would be a good start. That poor stick is getting a beating. All right, we're going to change colors here. The old you can't tell which one I am outfit. There's two of those actually. The black and red one, and then this white one, which is reminiscent of a character in Xenoblade 2. Which, by the way, Xenoblade 3 coming out in July, so if you want to catch up, you should probably get started on that.
Yeah, you might be able to catch up in time with how long those two games are.
Yeah, Xenoblade 1 probably take you 60 to 80, and Xenoblade 2 is about 80 to 100. And then like the prequel to Xenoblade 2 is like 40, so.
Yeah. So Xenoblade aside, let's talk about how that Xenoblade is going to find its way into Apollokage's face. Not quite finding anything off that edge guard right now, though.
And looking for a top 16 appearance, and it's going to have to find it on the laurels of Pyra here. I do like the decision to stick with Pyra and use Mythra sparingly in this matchup. This is one of those times where Mythra does have a little bit more trouble. It was a little bit easier to gimp as well than Snake is. I love the use of the Lightning Buster, though, by DM. He's been really sharp with the neutral air and the Lightning Buster combos. And the multi-hits, but again, the multi...
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Sneaky from Apollokage. Yep, finds that grenade and then finds that up air ready and waiting. Never, like, doubt that a Snake knows where exactly you're going to go off an explosion. Just like that, 3-piece is going to put you at 63%. A DM had to throw out that Blazing Edge to get some real estate back. Just get a little bit of something.
There's the down throw to up air. That's the last time that combo is going to work.
Yeah, both of them definitely too high and too much rage for having too much opportunities there. And we are all the way out there. And Apollo's all the way up there. That's one of the moves that's actually, really hard to DI appropriately. Because a lot of times you're trying to get in on Pyra, and then if you hold in, you will just die like 40% earlier than you need to.
Yeah, they're going for a crazy reach there with the down air.
Ooh!
And didn't work out. They got the back air anyway, and now Apollokage answering back with a minefield essentially of Nikita and grenades, and there's just nothing DM could do about it. But he still got the lead here, J-Dog.
Yeah, okay, smart. Getting that down throw into the falling animation so you get a jab. So now Apollokage just looking for any hit. Not quite getting any clean ones, though. Overcommits on the down air, and that's a free up air out of shield for DM. This could be it. Not quite. Not quite on Hollow Bastion. And yeah, that window for that combo is likely closed. You could still get down air, up air, but that might not kill Snake either.
Yeah, and then the down air combos are not really going to be effective for getting a kill on Snake at this point, but the back air is effective, J-Dog. We're going to game number 3.
It looks like the hitbox will extend on the Cypher there too, so burning through all those air dodge frames ends up being untechable on the platform or on the stage as well. So there was no way out of dodge for Apollokage right there. You had to air dodge, which means that if DM timed it right, you had to die.
And DM made that adjustment. He was going for down airs initially and was like, wait, this might work. And using Hollow Bastion to his advantage there, really, really effectively. Love to see it.
Yeah.
All right, what's game number 3 going to be? They're looking it over on the stage list. If I were a betting man, I'm going to say Battlefield.
Yeah, Battlefield or maybe Small Battlefield. I could see that working out too. It looks like they're both taking their time. Apollokage, maybe, I think he was thinking about his bands there. Yeah, okay, looks like they agreed, it's settled. And again, we alluded to it earlier, but DM does have some deep pockets, so I'm curious to see if we're going to stick to this right here, especially with you have your counterpick advantage. So you could have the stage and character counterpick that works out perfectly for you, but we're sticking with the Mythra. Let's see what the stage is going to be. Taking a sip of that coffee. It's getting kind of late here over on the East Coast, and it's going to be Small Battlefield is the locale.
I was almost right.
Yeah, 75% credit. I'll give you credit.
That's a C.
Yeah, C's get degrees, man. C's get degrees. Yeah, and the reason I suspected this stage is because the extensions that Pyra and Mythra get, especially when they full drift in on some of these aerials, can lead to so much damage. But right now, Apollokage probably practiced on this stage a lot too, definitely has some setups. And a C4 on the stage is pretty deadly because it'll hit below the platform as well. So I'm pretty sure he's okay going here as well.
Good punish to the up B there. We got to also have the music counter pick. Love to see it when they go over Battlefield. And we've got another color swap. We've got the light blue and white.
Yeah, the near classic. But speaking of classic, Snake's getting juggled. But that time, sneaky. Bet you forgot that was there, huh? You have to play a game of concentration when you're fighting Snake. And it looks like Apollokage, it looks like DM didn't quite get the match.
Not quite the 3D chess you talked about earlier, J-Dog, but that a 3D blazing end type sword to the face will do it with a back air. And once again, Pyra has net every KO thus far in this set. And I think it'll continue to be that way, J-Dog. Mythra is only good for these early startups, and there isn't a lot she can do in the matchup that's special. You've got to play patient against Snake anyway. You need a projectile to deal with Snake. Pyra has all those tools where Mythra doesn't.
And on top of that, Snake is not very fast too. So one of the biggest weaknesses of Pyra, her being slow, is partially mitigated. And also Mythra is light, which means that Apollokage can get that kill way, way earlier.
Yeah, just a bit lighter than Pyra. So it is that, in fact, that in that situation, up tilt may not have even knocked out Pyra where it did on Mythra there. So just things to consider in the matchup. But all right, my man is just throwing forward smashes out.
Yep. Sometimes we all have to fight our demons, all right? We all fight them in different ways. Some of them fight.
Shield break.
Nice.
Wisely lets it go.
Yeah. We all fight our demons in different ways. Some of us fight them in the top 16 qualifiers of pound, you know?
That's what you
we all
got to
have
do.
our processes. Can we?
Fine.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, definitely a misinput. Tried to get the C4, I imagine. Or maybe, I don't know if the C4 was on stage. Maybe just tried to Nikita up just to have some hitbox up there. And whoa, when did that get there?
I don't know.
When did that get there? He detonated one on the right side, and then he must have like dropped it instantly. What? I mean, Apollokage's...
the C4 extended on the grenade's hitbox.
Yeah. Apollokage's game plans are as colorful as that jacket right now. I'm telling you right now. Because
he's got quite a playbook.
Yeah. Covers the full spectrum of what options you can do.
I mean, he's got the general's field of attention there. He's got a... All right, I'm going to place this grenade here. He's like playing Stratego, man. You ever played Stratego?
No, it always intimidated me. It's a complicated
Where you set
game.
up all the numbered units all over the field, and then you can't see what the other units are, so you just have to take a shot at it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what he's going. I'm going to set up this, and you get bombs in Stratego. So you set up. If you run into a bomb, you just lose the unit. That's kind of what's going on here.
Yeah, that game always intimidated me because I can't count past 3, and these players only need to worry about that number right now. First one to get to 3 wins it all, and Apollokage is just 1 game away from taking it over DM. Let's see how it pans out with Smashville being our locale. And that's so hard to punish. Oh, smart. You had to drop shield there because the shield break
would
have done it, but we ended up getting the kill anyway, and that was such a weird angle off that explosion, but DM manages to make it back. Apollokage wants to end it as soon as possible, but DM drawing first blood there.
Yeah, he went for a tech chase on the down smash, chasing it. I would have bet money that DM would have gone left too. But DM wisely gets out of the way, and now DM with a lead. And there's the difference. Mythra would have died there. Pyra doesn't.
Yep. Air dodging into the blazing end just to try and buy some real estate. It's very smart to neutralize that hitbox just for a short amount of time to make it back on the stage. I'm loving the usage of blazing end from DM right now. Gets the footstool into the grenade toss down, but Apollokage still on these weird situations that both of them are manufacturing always kind of gets the better end of the stick there.
What a call on the Prominence Revolt. Just going. I mean, that was one of those times it would have looked dumb if he just dropped it like that forward smash. But you know what else I'd like to see? I want to see him Prominence Revolt through the level.
Oh yeah.
And not just recover the ledge each time. I think Apollokage is not expecting it. And I think he'll get. You get him in a KO %. Why not? Just take a shot at it. I bet he gets hit.
Yeah, but that was a lot of damage. Apollokage, while we were talking...
That's a lot of damage, J-Dog.
Yeah, while we were talking, gets the down throw into up tilt and opens up big. Going deep on that recovery, but always finds a way back. Like Houdini right there. Chasing down Pyra, but now you're being sent off stage. Baking that grenade for such a long time, and we're both out off stage, but both of us are going to be making it back for now. Just throw you off stage, and what's the edge guard going to be?
Back air. But it slows up on the grenade, and it's still enough to get the job done. Well done.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is, even if Apollokage had full sent that Cypher, he would have had to C4 to make it back safely. And you couldn't do that at that %. You were way too high. It would have been SD. So, unfortunate situation, kind of an awkward scramble, but DM coming out the better end of it that time around.
DM playing exceptionally well, has made really good adjustments, been very strong on these smaller stages, like you mentioned, J-Dog. But what is it going to be to close it out? Only 40% on that stock on extra credit. It's going to basically be the Pyra. Wait a minute, down smash. Oh, I thought that was the time to let the forward smash rip, J-Dog.
Yeah, I thought it was coming through too. And,
not there.
Yeah, maybe there. Okay, not there. And hindsight's 2020 though. Hindsight's 2020. But DM, again, fighting their demons, just looking for a lot of these forward smashes. None of them quite finding the mark, but one of them, if they do hit, it will kill. Bold parry right there from Apollokage. Getting that stage control right back, trying to set up with some grenades.
An absolutely outlandish play style by Apollokage.
Oh my God, you had like 5 years, but we got the stick. We got something.
The stick fell
switch.
off. Somehow in the world did it just
The
fall
switch.
off?
Because Pyra and Mythra don't
Oh.
exist for a second. They're not just tangible. They're just straight up not there.
True.
Oh, but wait, that hit the edge, and that's going to be it. Apollokage taking it 3-1 over DM. Amazing run. Such a strong player. But at the end of the day, Apollokage will be the one going into the top 16 and being the final player to qualify for tomorrow's bracket.
I thought for sure the Blazing End was going to get enough of that Nikita to stop it from hitting him, but nonetheless, Apollokage has defeated DM and will move on to the top 16. Can't wait to see what he's going to be able to do tomorrow, J-Dog. So we'll give you like a turbo speed rundown.
I got it.
Oh,
So
J-Dog's got
first, I mean,